Do you want to know how to make this sick night vision effect? Trust me, it's so easy, and in fact so easy that I've done a free folder for you guys to download at the end of the video once you finish the tutorial. That includes all the night vision presets and some overlays for you to really add to that effect. To keep watching to the end of the video, let me show you how to make it first, and then at the end you can receive your free file. So let's get straight into it, yeah? Let's go. Now here are my clips I'm going to be working with. Yours will be different to mine, so slightly adjust whatever we're working with to what you need. So first off, we're going to start with an adjustment layer by pressing Ctrl Alt Y. Then I need you to add one thing to start with, which is going to be tritone. Okay, now the thing we're working with is the midtones. Okay, so instead of having the midtones all the way down here for some reason, get it all the way up into the top right corner and then set it to a nice little green tint. Now you may be thinking it is very night vision like, and you'd be right, so we don't want it to be over the top. So I'm going to set blend with original to 40%, and then from there I'm going to add in a curves effect, just like that. From here we're going to be working with two different things. Now those two different things are a point here and a point here, so one in the middle and one in the top right corner. Keep this one where it is and just slightly drag this one up until you have a nice little effect. Again, yours will be different to mine, but just looking at that, that's alright for me. Now there's something missing, and it is glow. Because normally with the CCTV or night vision effects, you normally have a little bit of a glow to them with them being older cameras. So there's so many options to choose from. You can use the standard After Effects glow, deep glow, sapphire glow, BCC glow. You know, there's so many to work with, but the one that I'm going to be choosing is sapphire glow, okay? That's the one I'm going to be using, but just keep in mind you can use whichever one you like. So first thing you're going to do in your native glow is go onto the tint section, which all three of the ones I've mentioned have. Then go up until the exact same thing, the top right corner, and drag it to a nice green. Press OK. And to be fair, that's already looking nice, but I'm going to adjust the threshold slightly because the car in the back is a bit too bright. So 0.94 is working for me quite well. And there we go, that's the main glow done. Now let's add some more things to make it look more like a camera. Now, like I mentioned at the start of the intro, I do have a free preset folder available at the end of the video. But until then, this is what we're going to be using, which is the night vision overlay, which is included in the folder. So make sure to check it out before you do anything. And there we go, that's already in. Now we're going to add in a glow. Like I said, any glow of your choice. In this case, I'm going to use a deep glow just to show you you can really use whichever one you want. I'm going to lower the radius, and I'm also going to lower the exposure as well. From there, I'm going to go into the tint option, same thing. Top right corner, another green, just like that. But now I'm going to mix it slightly more so we only have a slight green tint, okay? Something like that's perfect for me. Now I'm going to add in a flicker effect just to add to it. You can use whichever flicker you'd like. If you don't pay for any plugins that offer a flicker effect, I have done a tutorial a few weeks back that show you how to make a flicker effect for completely free. I'll link it in the top corner of this video right now. Because if you don't have one, make sure you check that out, then come right back. Just playing through that, I'm already happy with that, but I'm not liking this little bit in the middle. So I'm going to automatically go into the pen tool, surround that middle bit, just like that. That'll have to do. Then I'm going to go into the toggle switches, mode, and change that to screen, okay? Now I'm going to go into the drop-down menu of our overlay, masks, and press invert. And there we go, that's the overlay put in. Now only a couple more things and we're done. So you're going to add in a new adjustment layer on this one. You're going to make sure it's above our overlay. You're going to add in Venetian blinds, just like that. Set the direction to 90 degrees to start with. From there, I'm going to leave my width at a level of 15. That's fine for me. Set the feather to 2. And then I'm also going to set the transition completion to 5%. And there we go. Now we have a bit more of a CCTV-ish look with all these little lines that have come up. And it looks a lot more better when the overlay is underneath, because then it just looks like we've stuck it on top. But with leaving it underneath, it makes it look a lot more like a camera. So just looking at that, I'm quite happy with how that's turned out. Now onto the final step, which is rendering. So let's go into that now. So now the moment you've all been waiting for, the free folder with all the night vision presets and overlays. Yes, it's down in the description below. There's not a lot because it's free, but onthecam.com, down in the description below. Make sure you get it, and then all you need to do is put your email in, press purchase, 0 charges, there's nothing, hidden fees or nothing. So just go grab that and basically do what I taught you in a few minutes in like seconds. So It's really easy at saving time, so make sure you go check that out. Have a good day, a rest of your night, whatever you're doing for today. Love.